What is up, everybody? In today's video, I'm going to be washing my makeup brushes for the first time. Now I know what you're thinking, that's really gross. I know. But at least you're going to get a really good satisfying video out of this, right? Let's go. So here are some items that you're going to need in order to wash your makeup brushes. I'm going to use Dawn dish soap. A lot of people do use this to clean their makeup brushes, so I figured I would as well. Then you are going to need a washing pad or something to exfoliate your brushes. Then you're going to need a washcloth. I have designated makeup washcloths. That's why those look like that. They're stained, but I promise they're clean. And that's so that I don't ruin them. Like ruin my actual good ones. And then of course you're going to need your makeup brushes and like your beauty sponges and anything you want to wash. So to test this Dawn dish soap, we're going to start with this itty bitty little makeup sponge. That way I don't like actually ruin all of my good brushes. And then just a random brush that I don't really care about. So the reason why we're going to test the Dawn dish soap first is because I don't know how it'll react to my brushes. So we're just being sure and checking our bases. Alright guys, so make sure to find the right temperature. We do not want your water to be too hot. It might mess with the glue, like the adhesive that's in your brushes. And we definitely don't want to make that happen. So lukewarm would be pretty good. We don't really want it to be cold either. So lukewarm water will do just fine. Alright, so I started out by putting on some Dawn dish soap, just a little bit. And then scrubbing out and like kind of just squeezing my little beauty blender around. Look at that. It's already kind of getting there nasty. And check that out. That's with the Dawn dish soap. So that did pretty freaking good. That was dirty before, like all brown, and now it's pretty clean. All right, now it's time to test out the brush. So I'm just gonna put the Dawn dish soap directly on there and then grab my little scrubby pad and go for it. Ah, look at that. Nasty. Oh yeah, clean that. Check out that. Ooh, dirty. All right, so go ahead and rinse off that brush. A lot of people have said like you shouldn't point your brush directly up to where the stream of water is coming straight down into your brush. However, I didn't have any issues. My brushes have held up just fine, so I probably would say still don't do it, but my brushes have held up just fine. All right, and check that out. Good as new. Very clean. So then I also made sure to reshape it. Instead of just leaving it all crazy, I shaped it back to how it usually looks. Alright, so now that we know that Dawn dish soap is safe for our brushes and it works, we're going to go ahead and go through with all of our other brushes as well. So this time I just put the soap directly on the pad, and then I went for it. Scrub. Look at all that falling onto the sink. Ooh. Make sure you're using your washcloths to take up all the excess water. That way you're not just letting it sit in the brush. It'll take longer to dry if you do that. We're also going in with all brushes and reshaping them the way that they usually look. And here it is after. Very clean. This is actually really satisfying, guys. I highly suggest this if you haven't done it, like me. Make sure to go clean your brushes. Number one, because it's good to clean your brushes and keep your skin clean, but number two, because it's really satisfying. Alright, this is a Bare Minerals brush. I have put this brush through hell. So she deserves a good clean, guys. I mean, there's product caked up in that. Ugh, oh my gosh. Alright, so soap directly onto that pad, and here we go. Wow. Already just a few little swirls, and that's what we got off. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, like that's crazy, but watch this. You're gonna be so ashamed of me. Oh my gosh, it like never stops. Oh wow. Oh no. I'm really exposing myself here, aren't I? That's okay, because you know what? I know y'all be doing this too. I know y'all's brushes look like this too sometimes. We're all human, and before you know it, your brushes are like a year old and you haven't cleaned them yet. So what's up? We real here. We real here. Okay, so look at that. You can still see product caked up in there. Yeah, so we're gonna go back in again. Put that soap back up on that pad and take 2. See, look at that. Sometimes your brushes need a little bit more love, a little bit more time. So do what you gotta do to get that brush clean. Alright, we're gonna go back through, shape that brush, and you know what? It is what it is. As far as we got, guys. It's not as bad as when it first started. Alright, so now I'm just gonna show you a bunch of the different brushes that I cleaned and let you check it out and watch me scrub away all this product. So enjoy. So sometimes I would wash 3 at a time or 2 at a time, just because they were either a little bit smaller or just weren't as dirty as the other ones that I was washing. So just do whatever works for you. Alright, so now I'm going to wash my more expensive brushes, which are going to be the Sephora brand and also the Morphe and Jeffree Star collaboration brushes. These ones I saved for last because I really wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to be damaging them. So this one is part of the Sephora collection. Check that out. That was a dirty brush. And some were definitely not as dirty as the other ones were, so they still deserve a clean though, so make sure you just still go in and get that done. Alright, and here is the Jeffree Star brushes. Literally, do you see how much cleaner that is already? That's crazy. Alright, so this one is one that I use for eyeshadow. Also, side note guys, look at my fingers. They were getting all like pruny-ish. That is literally like a year's of eyeshadow. I mean, like I would use like makeup wipes to, you know, kind of like wipe them off, but I didn't actually like clean them. Ooh. And it's crazy because that brush is actually white. Like that is a white brush. But it was so used that it was like not white. All right, here's another one. Literally remember the way that this looks because you'll see them again and they'll be clean. Check that out. See what I mean? Like those are supposed to be white. So this is the brush that I use to contour. And this is literally crazy. Watch this. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my gosh. So with some of the brushes, I like to go back in and do like a second rinse and repeat, just to make sure that I got all the product out and it's clean. Boom. That brush was pink the whole time. That was crazy, huh? All right, so check this one out. I use this just to brush off like powder off of my face, and you'd be surprised how quickly that collects. So it's not as dramatic as some other ones that we've seen so far, but you'd be surprised of the outcome of this brush. See? Wow. Also, why she be looking like Cynthia off of Rugrats? Okay, so this one I also use to contour, but I usually use it for like my cheek and my forehead. So this is my Jeffree Star sponge. I don't use this one as much as I use my Real Techniques. I personally like the Real Techniques like bounce better than the Jeffree Star one. Oh no, don't come for me. It is what it is. I was so sad, guys, because as I started to clean it, I realized I started to rip it in the back. Oh, so sad. So just be careful, be a little bit more delicate, or else you'll be sad like me. And let me tell you, it took me a while to clean this. I mean, this thing soaked up everything. Like, it would not stop letting out soap. All right, and there's the end result, much cleaner than when we started, even though it has a rip in it. All right, so here is my Real Technique sponge. I have gotten multiple of these. I've replaced them just because, you know, I've replaced them instead of washing them. But I will keep doing that. I will keep replacing them, and I will start washing them. And there it is, the final product. So much cleaner than when we started. There is still like a couple like little rough edges, you know, but as to be expected with used sponges. All right, so what you're gonna do next is just lay them out to dry. Mine took about a day and a half, almost 2 days to dry. So make sure that they're just in a spot where you can let them do the thing. So check out this before, guys. This is just a quick screenshot from a video of earlier. Sorry I didn't actually film before in my hand, my bad. But this is the brushes all just sitting there dirty waiting to be washed. So you can see quite a few, including the sponges, and they were dirty. So now when they dry, this is what they'll look like. Back to normal shape for the most part. You don't really have to worry about anything. And I did run my hands through them a couple times, my clean hands through them a couple times, just to make sure that they were dry before I started using them again. It's crazy because a lot of these were caked in eyeshadow and just like black. So here's an after photo. I mean, that's amazing. Make sure to take care of your brushes, guys. Get them washed as needed, especially if you're doing like makeup looks one after the other, and especially if you have high-end makeup brushes, it'll probably make them last a little bit longer. So I'll make sure to do the same. I'll start this into my routines and make sure to take better care of my brushes. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, all that great stuff if you liked what you saw today. And keep your eye out for more videos.